Hi, I'm 19 Storm Track Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Langley. For tonight, down to 36 degrees, winds much lighter, should be a calm night tonight. Tomorrow, a high temperature of 62 degrees, winds are still breezy through the rest of the week with mostly sunny skies. Then we head into Wednesday, where we already have a severe outlook for day 3 for those I-90 in south. Also, on the complete flip side, those north and northwest are under a winter storm watch already. Starts on Wednesday morning, goes into about Thursday midnight, 1 a.m. First, mainly talking about the snow threats because I think that's going to be the bigger thing here. In those warned areas, not in La Crosse, snow rates could be up to an inch per hour. Winds 35 miles an hour or more, and visibility could be less than a quarter of a mile at times. And with that in mind, these are potentially blizzard-esque conditions. You need less than a quarter of a mile at times for 3 hours and winds with 35 miles an hour or more as well on tack with that. And if that's the case, those warned areas could end up getting a step above what they are. But on the flip side, there's plenty that can change now. Now, I think those winds are for sure going to be there. The question is, does snow get along with that? And what we're going to be looking at is a track of a low pressure system. That's why we have that severe weather potential, but then also that snow. And then a heavy band sets up. And where that heavy band is and how long that lasts is really going to come into question if those threats really come to fruition, especially with that snow rate up to 1 inch per hour and that visibility less than a quarter of a mile or less. Those in that band for sure reaching that. Then you have how quickly temperatures fall below freezing. You're not going to get snow until you fall near or below 32 degrees, and we have to get that. And if that's the case, then you're going to start with these conditions that can be dangerous, especially knocking down power lines and such, because some of this could be wet, heavy snow. Tracking this out for you, Tuesday morning, you start with some rain moving in, mostly dry. I think that's a warm front before the cold front starts to move in the main low pressure system, and that gets here by Tuesday night. Heading all the way through Wednesday morning, you saw those showers, but then take a look up north. You're starting to transition to that snow. But beforehand, what we have south of I-90 is still that rain, and that's where you have that severe weather chance in the late morning, early afternoon of Wednesday. That quickly moves through. It's that rain, the transition into a wintry mix that already starts to occur. And that has us by about 2 to 3 p.m. on Wednesday. And that's no question. I don't believe this model necessarily is going to be the case, but that's where we start to see that transition to snow here in La Crosse. And that snow continues for quite a while all the way through Wednesday night into, well, that Thursday 12 to 1 a.m. For totals, I'm keeping it on the lower end right now because I'm not too entirely convinced. When those temperatures, as I mentioned, that low pressure system track, it's also the end of March. There's a lot going against that snow. And so I have La Crosse at up to about 4 inches. More likely will be on the lower end. You could step up to 48 as you head to Wabasha County, but I think it's going to be even hard to get there. It's going to be a quick steep to these lower accumulation totals. We'll track that out. I'll update those as we progress. Either way, I think it's rain that we're going to receive. This is pretty much going to come to fruition, at least an inch, if not more, with that rain moving through. And I think that's probably going to be our dominant precipitation here in La Crosse. That changes as you head more north and northwest, but I think here, more rain than snow. We'll see if that comes to play. I'm going against the betting odds against that snow. But again, we'll see these models here in a couple of days, see how they are playing out. After that snow on Wednesday, we do get another dry day on Thursday, but we already see more rain chances ahead of us. That will be on Friday and on Saturday, or I should say Sunday.